What's up, y'all? It's Queen Lotus in the building with big FBG pressure bust pipes. That's what I be saying about you, B. Pressure bust pipes in the building. We're gonna talk about him and his life and what he about to do with his how he gonna jump his career off and what he about to do. So what's up with you, Pressure? Let everybody know where you from in case they've been under a rock and shit and don't know who you are.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Queen. But I'm FBG, man. I'm from 63rd, I was raised around 63rd, grew up around 63rd. I'm just tell my story,
You wasn't around really when the beef, like you was around when the beef started, but you wasn't really around when everything was popping off, like when things started really happening. You had got locked up, correct?
Yeah.
But what had happened? What happened that you got locked up?
Man, I had caught a case for selling firearms.
Oh, okay.
I got caught selling guns.
Wow.
And then
So how much time did you do?
I did 6 years.
6 years. Yeah. And what else was I gonna ask you? Okay, so did you know? I know you was with Duck. I know you was a Duck. I seen you with him many times in videos and stuff like that. But how was your relationship with Lil J?
Yeah,
Did you
Lil J used to be Lil J used to be cool. Like I'm always have love for Lil J, It just so much going on. Me and Lil J had been got a tour and shit.
But did you know when he had came home? Did you see when he was hitting the YouTube? He was trending and shit in 2 spots.
Yeah, cause like I was locked up. Like anything going on with my hood, niggas gonna come back and tell. They like, no, Lil J got it. Lil J was in the magazine. So niggas used to bring the magazine and shit, show me and feel like Lil J did some little research.
So you was around JoJo too then?
Yeah, I fucked with JoJo. That was my boy. But I fucked with JoJo when we was shorties though,
So when the whole Brick Squad thing was popping, you wasn't really around JoJo?
Nah, when the Brick Squad shit was popping, I was just on my block. I grew up around their hood. So I wasn't living over there no more. I went to 63rd, but our blocks ended up adjoining and shit, so we be on their block and shit. We used to have a little BDK Friday parties and shit on May.
Yeah, I heard about the BDK parties and stuff. And you was around KI. You was around all of them. You was around Cash too?
Yeah. I was there when they made that Fuck Social video.
And so you wasn't around when they started rocking with Melly. You wasn't around that time. You was?
Yeah.
So you was around when Melly was around. People keep calling you while we talking, P. Put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
That's that scam like shit.
Yeah, put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
Scam like.
So you say you was around when Melly was around?
Yeah, Melly, that's my homie and shit. Like 051, we used to go to their block too and go to their party. Like Melly used to be like a big brother to me and shit. Like.
Yeah, cause they trying to spin this narrative, I don't think they doing it on purpose, but they trying to spin this narrative that it was 051 Melly that may have did that to Can't Get Right. Still going in and out.
How you put it on Do Not Disturb?
I don't even know. I'm an Android person. Yeah, I'm an Android person, P. I love my Android. I don't really know too much about iPhones.
I thought I put it on. I grew up with Melly and shit. Like.
Yeah, so you think that did Melly did from what you saw, did Melly have any type of problems with Can't Get Right?
Nah, he ain't had no problems with Can't Get Right. beef, so Melly fucked with him. Like there was no beef in the air, Like I don't know, man. A lot of shit, niggas talking and niggas hear false stories and they run with that shit.
Yeah, cause I didn't, that was hard for me to. I don't think Duck, if there was beef going on with y'all and y'all didn't feel comfortable around Melly, that he would have been bringing him around like that. It had to be some air of y'all was comfortable around him and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I see you been rapping. How long you been rapping, P? Cause you wasn't really, I didn't see you rapping when everybody was around. I ain't see you rapping.
I really started rapping when I got locked up and shit. 'Cause, like, I tried to help our legacy, motherfuckers need help. I was motivated by that. You started when you made a video when you was out. Keep rapping.
Yeah, you said you was rapping when Duck motivated you to be a rapper. That's what you was saying.
Yeah, Duck motivated me to be a rapper, man. Him being out doing what he was doing, he was motivating me like, when you come home, I'm gonna put you in position to rap. So keep on rapping and getting better. That's it.
That's dope because he sure as hell made a name for himself without no help from no mainstream backing or nothing. That's what I think make Duck so special because he made his own way out the mud. Like he didn't have no help. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nobody to bring him up. He basically worked hard and brought himself up. That he was dropping songs every week, P. Every week he was dropping a song.
Yeah, he was. I was hearing about him. Every time he dropped something, they like in jail, they print the lyrics out.
So when you came home, because I knew you had plans to get back with Duck. When you came home, because we had a good conversation last night on Swipes Live, but we was getting real deep about how you really feel, because you was the only one in there. You was really opening up and letting us know how you feel. How did it feel when you came home? Like, and I know it must have felt like years familiar because that's where you from, but did you feel like a different type of air, like a different type of aura because your friends, your friends ain't there no more?
Yeah, it's the energy for real. It's like, because the people that is alive is like, they ain't really fuck with me for real. Like they want crowd, so my crowd being gone, it's like you ain't got nobody. Like, so when I go back to my hood and I look around, it ain't nobody there because like every day you was used to come outside, man, and see somebody. Like I could go to somebody, you can't go nowhere now. Like feel like a motherfucker left alone, stuck by itself.
Yeah, you ain't by yourself. It's a lot of people that's out here rooting for you. It may not be people that you know, but it's a lot of people that really still is rooting for y'all. They would like to see FBG, anybody, or all y'all together come up, which is pretty hard because everybody got their issues. What's your relationship like with FBG Young and Dutchy?
Well, shit, I be talking to Young. I ain't really been too much talking to Dutch. Me and Young had talked on the phone a couple times, shit, talking about this shit. Talking to him on Facebook or whatever, and get straight. Letting them know I heard his new shit. Just, motivate them to do more music. You know what I'm saying? Get the brother said to do.
Oh, so did y'all talk about doing music together?
We ain't really talk about doing no music together. I was just, letting them know that I feel he get better and shit. Keep doing what he's doing. It's a lot of weird.
I ain't hear you, P.
I said it's a lot of weird shit going on, so motherfuckers be distance now.
Yeah, it's a lot of yeah. I understand that. Even with my friends, like as we started getting older, it was a little bit more distance. Like it wasn't the same like when we was younger and shit. You feel me? But I've been listening to your music. At first you was going towards the little dissing thing, but I like the song that you put out just now. I think it was what's the name of your last song you put out? Cause I reposted it on my YouTube channel. On the line. That shit is deep. Yeah, it's like you opening up, like you really opened up on that song. It showed another side of you. And that's something that a lot of these rappers, coming out of Chicago don't really do. To me, that's really brave. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on the same type of time, everybody on the same wave, but you came out and you was speaking how you really felt.
Yeah, like
What inspired you to?
to get deep into my. I try to get deep into like my songs, like basically like when I'm singing. So I wanted to be like my feelings for real, what I'm going through right now.
So you just expressing yourself. What about Famous Dex? Do you keep in touch with Famous Dex?
But yeah, I ain't spoke to him since I've been home, but I used to fuck with him and shit before him and Duck had got into what they got into and shit about him leaving and never fucking with them and shit like how he's supposed to. But we used to go to his crib, fuck with the little bitches, drink lean and shit. He used to be funny as hell and shit.
He was just out here in New York not too long ago. I think last week in Brooklyn he was out here.
I had seen this documentary and shit. It was cool.
Oh, I ain't see that. I'm gonna have to check that out. I ain't see that. What about Wooski, P? You talk to Wooski?
Yeah, I be talking, checking up on him and shit. Bro going through the little head trauma shit and shit. I guess folks can't trust nobody either, so our shit don't really be like, I don't know. We was finna link up one time, but I guess he had some shit to do and shit. But I be talking to him and shit. That's my
That's
boy.
good. That's good. That's good that you talk to him. I hope one day I can see a collaboration with you and Wooski. I think that'll be dope.
Yeah, it's be hard though. We might have to live coming soon though.
So last night we was talking about being like being put in like a position where it's like y'all was trapped in something that, okay, let me put it like this. When I was younger too, it was a period of time where it was really drug dealers around, and it went from fighting to shooting. You know what I'm saying? And you talked a little bit about that in one of your interviews or one of your stories you was telling, where it went from y'all was fighting and then Brick got shot in his leg, and that's when you realized that it was serious, that somebody could really actually get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Do you think anything could have been done at that point, like from the OGs or something that could have stopped that from going so far?
Yeah, I mean like, cause everybody knew that we could go downtown shopping. Motherfucker could have been like, shit, if we see y'all downtown, we just ain't gonna speak. We ain't gonna do nothing. Like, we just gonna enjoy ourselves being outside and being downtown with the people that we out with, you know? Like, but instead, motherfuckers want to see each other and get into it, have big ass fights. So now, this became a big thing every day. We'd get deep, go down there, and now it's to where, oh, we looking for motherfuckers. Who is that? Like, who is that right there? It just got real.
It definitely got real, P. And it's like y'all was forced into that situation. Like, y'all ain't have no choice but to defend yourselves, you know what I'm saying? And they probably felt like they didn't have no choice but to defend themselves. But you said y'all all used to party together and shit at one point.
Twin sisters. You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we used to go over like with the old members and shit. Like, we used to have a party and shit. Like, there used to be these twin sisters. They used to have a party, and everybody used to want to go to the twin sister party. So we would just go in there, get all the members and shit, go in there and shit, chill with them, see how they coming on their block.
Yeah, because they were saying that it started over a girl, really. Like, it really heated up over a chick.
I really think it happened over Butterfucking one of their hoes, man. Butter used to be fucking on their hoes.
And Butter was, oh man. So you mean to tell me all this going back and forth was over because somebody was sleeping with somebody's girl? It is true that.
Yeah, for sure. Either that or a motherfucker got their gun took.
So what was Brick? What position was Brick playing? Like, what was he saying to y'all? Like, I know he couldn't control how far it went, but he was like a mentor to everybody. Am I right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Rick was like a big brother to me. He was ducking, straight, you know. But he left up that hit. But bro was losing himself too. You know what I'm saying? Like doing shit that he ain't supposed to do. Like I seen a different side of it. It just a lot of people
Yeah, because y'all was young. You started seeing a different side of him, you said? So,
because like when shit start getting real, he start changing, acting different to certain shit, certain situations, certain people.
yeah, because
Yeah,
you wasn't. I don't think you was home when you home when that happened to Brick.
yeah, he got kicked outside my crib.
Oh wow, wow. Yeah, cause I be looking at that video, the Fool Your freestyle where Lucky is in it, and it's Lucky Brick can't get right and duck. That's one of my favorite songs that he did. And I be like, damn, three of them is gone. It's only Lucky left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to stay in my hood on my block, so like my crib used to be a picky spot. Everybody used to my crib come hang with my crib and shit. So, yeah, man, we lost Brick outside that motherfucker. We weren't even there. He was knocking on the door and shit, trying to come outside.
Mmm, that's crazy, Pete. I know you got a lot of memories in you too. Like, do you kick it with your friends sometime and like try to tell them how you feeling? Like, you can't keep all of that bottled up inside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I try to express myself. That's why I make like little stories and shit. And I be talking on
Mm-hmm.
there, like telling my side of the story, because it actually helped, you know, venting to y'all and having everybody support me and shit. It helped me cope with myself and my problems.
Yeah, because you might think nobody give a fuck, but it's people on the outside looking in, and y'all mean something to them. You feel me? They grew up with y'all, watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they keep track of y'all. And the ones that's still here, it's a lot of people rooting for y'all to do well.
So, man, I'm trying to bring this shit back together, man. It's so much shit that got fucked up. It's gone. It's like shit is unfixable. Like, niggas made their mind up. Like, I just try to like, and first it was like I was trying to bring motherfuckers together. Like, fuck what we did in the past. We gonna work for it for the future, bro. Like, niggas not on the same page. Motherfuckers be wanting live, want motherfuckers to laugh at other niggas and shit. Like, that shit only start more shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because the way I look at it is, I think they took a lot of resources off the street. So everybody's trying to go through the same, let me see, take the same route in order to make money. So that's causing more competition. So since the people are so interested in gang shit, you know what I'm saying? That made it turn up even more. You feel me? Because it was like a competition for attention on top of the beef.
Yeah, like it got crazy, bro. And then it's like, I mean, we was young, so we had half of the world looking at us, and we didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So our shit became public.
You know what? I said that because a lot of people be talking about when you was like, you did an interview with Status Update, and they was trying to say you was telling on Vaughn, but I don't look at it that way. I look at it the same way they was trying to say that Boss Top was telling too when he was talking. I said they don't realize because they so used to doing this with each other. They don't be thinking about the outside world. They thinking they doing that with each other. It's gonna stay like that. You know, it's just y'all talking. You feel me?
Yeah, is it like with that with the status update? Status update. Well, I'm finna just come out and say it, folks. Like I've been holding it in and shit. So like when I made the video, I was emotional about King Von saying, "Can't get right, can't get up." You know what I'm saying? So like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
drunk. I was drunk as hell and shit. So I wasn't paying no attention to what the fuck he asking me, the questions and shit. I was young as hell. Like I had never threw an interview in my life. Like what he was saying, I was talking about him, like what I'ma do to him type shit. He ain't asked me to
Mm-hmm.
do it, can't get right, getting killed. And then when we made the video, I seen the video on status update shit before we uploaded. Me and my homie and shit, he from Eberhard, his name Boom and shit. So we seen it, and bro, like shit, man, don't say that nigga name and shit. It look crazy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be trolling this shit. So we told Cal waited till I got locked up and did some whole other shit. He took the video down with his name not in it, with his name not mentioned in it, and put the real video up. So made it look like I was telling on him, but you know what I'm saying? Just got their name, they little channel and shit up off me, but I don't be letting that shit get to me either. Like motherfuckers be with the backlash and commenting, you told, and nobody locked up for me. Like my paperwork was good. I walked through every federal prison yard niggas can't walk through. You know what I'm saying? Like out of jail. But I don't let that shit get to me. Like y'all saying I told on that nigga how he didn't go to jail. He was still out here rapping, making videos about me and in front of his rapping shit.
Yeah, because I was looking at that and I didn't see it that way. I saw that interview because that's like the only interview, like you said. That's the only interview you could really find on you, Pete. So I was looking at that video and I could tell that you was high and you was drunk and you was upset. I could tell, but it's a lot of people, they don't have comprehension skills. You feel me? They just take whatever they see and run with that shit.
Yeah, that's why I say like people be crazy nowadays. They watch us too much, like, and then they don't do enough homework on it, and so they just get to making their own rules and their own beliefs about who I am. You don't know who I am. You don't even know me. You going at one time. You don't even know. You don't even know the situation at hand.
Yeah, because you wasn't even really on camera like that. You wasn't talking and shit that much. You wasn't on camera. That I saw, that's the only interview I saw you, Pete, was the one with Status Quo. When I was like doing my little research, that's the only one I saw. And you was hella young too. Ooh, burning myself. You was real young, looked like a little baby. I'm burning myself over here, Pete. Yeah,
like that, talking about the video and shit.
They just be wanting to have shit to say on everybody. And shit that they say shit to people that they wouldn't say in their face because it's the internet. You feel me? They know damn well they wouldn't say that to nobody in their face. Yeah, we don't need to. You don't even need to go there. But I'm glad you got that story out. I'm going to make sure I put it out so they can understand exactly what happened in that interview. So maybe they could stop saying that stupid shit. But what else was I wanted to talk to you about? Anything else you want to get off your mind, Pete?
Keep listening to my music. I have more content coming, you know.
You got more interviews coming out? Because I see your Cam Capone interview. That was a good interview, too. You told a story about Tuka. You know, about what happened that time when the dude came into his house and shit. Like, people don't really hear those. You telling stories that people never heard before.
That's because I was really there. Them motherfuckers just telling stories now be lying like a motherfucker. Was either locked up or you didn't even hang with the people that you telling the story about. I really was hanging with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know who they don't talk about a lot though? Beans. M.O.B. Beans. Like, I don't hear too much about him.
That used to be my boy. Like he used to be in our crowd. But he was from M.O.B.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him with K.I. a lot. I saw him with K.I. He going in and out. And he's still locked up. He's still locked up from all that time.
That used to be me, him, K.I. brother, Taekwon. Oh. Yeah. Man, he went to jail like 2014. G.I. got into it and shit around that time when he went to jail. And we stopped like our friendship, but like I always fucked with him. But they got into it. Some shit that I ain't been talking to.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about him because I seen him in the mix too. He was in the mix too, and nobody really don't talk about him. You know, we gonna do a part 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick out the parts where I can hear you, and I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna put it out, a little clip of it. But we might have to do a part 2 if that's okay with you, P.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead.
Treatment.